So here's the cleanup hitter, John Duckworth. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Duckworth.
Come on, big guy. Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Marchand is there. One down. Into the box, Mickey Moniak. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy
Standing in, Bryson Stott.
The batter, the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Groshans is under it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Pujols, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duckworth is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. New inning set to get underway. So stepping in, John Duckworth. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Here you go.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
You know what was really...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Duckworth. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, come on, big dog. This is pitch. Nobody's better.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in once again, Josh Stephen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners... Ready once again, John Duckworth. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, have a rip.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Get your pitch, huh?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Stepping in, Felix Feliz is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Logan Warmoth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Striding in, Jordan Groshans. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
2 errors with 13 runners left on.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Francisco Morales starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Standing in, Bryson Stott.
Batting second.
The 1-1.
Bryson.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Duckworth is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, John Duckworth. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run on 2. So striding forward now, John Duckworth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Now at the plate, Rafael Marchand.
Now batting.
The 1-2.
Rafael.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Groshans into shallow left. He gets there. So digging in now, John Duckworth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Duckworth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Take a look.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in, Christian Williams.
The first baseman, number 23, Christian
Knight over at second. Duckworth on at first with two down. On the ground to third. Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Isbell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
John Duckworth will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Baby, see it.
The pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Juan Baez earns his first win of the season. Francisco Morales couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Jackson McClellan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian Keller is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Now at the plate, Christian Williams. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
All right, one time, right here.
The 2-1.
Right here. Here we go.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Felix Feliz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Logan Warmoth. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Logan.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right back at him and off his glove.
You're here.
Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Into the box now, Jordan Groshans, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at.
Now to the plate, Angel Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Aguilar.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duckworth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping into the box, John Duckworth. He singled his last time up.
Duckworth.
Hey, let her rip.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Let it fly right here. Let it fly.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate, Christian Williams.
The first baseman, number 23, Christian Williams.
The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Fisher Cats lead it 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Ambergy.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trey Ambergy.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Duckworth is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, John Duckworth, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
John Duckworth.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike.
Wait for your pitch up there.
One and two now.
1 ball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Digging in, John White.
Now batting, second baseman,
The 2-2.
John White.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duckworth is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now, John Duckworth. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays.
Ready for another shot now. Everson Pereira, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And the tying run is in to score from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get it.
He's out. Out. 4-4. Take the base. 3. You're out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Holder, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Holder.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Duckworth is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, John Duckworth, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-5 tonight's final. The Trenton Thunder capitalized on a huge seventh inning on the way to the win. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Brody Kerner will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts? Striding into the box, John Duckworth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Duckworth.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Espinal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Kerner stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and a two-seam fastball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruda is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Ready now, Ben Ruda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ben Ruda.
Hit in the air out to left field. Duckworth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding in, John Duckworth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly. Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped up the line to first.
Let's go now. One time.
Ready with the 0-1.
No, inside. Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Let's go.
Fouled off.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Christian Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run. Now at the plate, Kyle Holder.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Lifted in the air out to left field. Duckworth will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Isaiah Gilliam.
Now batting, right fielder, Isaiah Gilliam.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left.
That's a goner.
Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
She gone. She
It's a
gone.
two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Duckworth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag.
Move that runner on second to keep up the offensive pressure.
Last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nice side, kid. Nice side.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Ooh, that's a tough one to get back.
Popped him up.
Oh,
Deglin moving to his left. He's got it one away.
that sucks.
all set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, John Duckworth. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Pulled toward right center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
6-2, the final total today.
How am I listening? Perk reset. Do some batting practice. Hitting fourth again.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Heat save. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now in the box, John Duckworth drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Fellas are fielding team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team.
Come on,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this will get all the way to the 331 sign.
It's a double.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
0-2, here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Felix Feliz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Here comes the left fielder. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Now batting, Mark Fellows comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Duckworth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready for another chance? John Duckworth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-2.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Hey, that's nice execution right there.
2 for 2.
Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Digging in, Christian Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So coming to the plate, Felix Feliz. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he popped him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third in the inning. At the plate, John Duckworth. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
So coming to the plate, John Duckworth. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Well, last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he's out on the tag. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end.
There's a 1 now.
At the plate, Willie Abreu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Another excellent. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Hartford Yard Goats
Go on to the next.
4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eric Pardinho, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vizcaino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Duckworth. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Get back.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, just like your fielders pick you up sometimes, right here, he's got a chance to pick his guy up after that error would have ended the inning. It's a team game.
Hit out towards second.
It's a hit.
Lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up now, Logan Warmoth.
The designated hitter, Logan Warmoth.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The 1-1 home. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hold it right here.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Digging in and looking for more, John Duckworth. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder.
Another one.
He will look up and
Goodbye.
watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Digging in now, John Duckworth. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes a cold strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Right here. Let's go, bud.
The 2-1.
Nope. The count is 3-1.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-0 the score tonight. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
They left 7 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats. Anthony Kay is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a sigh of relief there as they work out of it. Settling in now, John Duckworth. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, Arvison Perez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Perez
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In there, a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Fellows. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Vance Vizcaino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Duckworth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out. Into the box, John Duckworth. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Duckworth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So stepping in, Alan Trejo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Duckworth is there and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in once again, Mark Fellows. The 1-2. That's popped up. Groshans into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. Leading off the inning, John Duckworth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
All set to start the ninth in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Herrera. Hops this one up. Groshans into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Vance Vizcaino. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready once again, Mark Fellows. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Duckworth is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Duckworth. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
Round it.
He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now batting.
Striding in, Christian Williams. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8
loss
runs.
right there.
Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. Hartford rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Foley gets the win on the mound, his first of the...
Player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball. Jacob Wagyu's back.
He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. 3. Out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, John Duckworth. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Stay hot, baby.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
Stepping in, John Duckworth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Trenton leads this one 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Angel Aguilar. He'll start off the 5th in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Everson Pereira. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duckworth comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Standing in, John Duckworth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Come on, big guy.
The 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So striding in, Christian Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Angel Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duckworth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no error.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
So a big moment here, and standing in, John Duckworth. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Espinal aboard here at first with nobody out.
Back.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
0-1, here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
And it's fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Going better. Clutch up right here. Keep it going up there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Run it out, run it out.
And that's out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Logan Warmoth. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Cullen Large. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Hit to short. He's got it.
Slide.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Thunder came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Braden Bristow claims the win out of the pen, his first. Time for minor league baseball. Into the box now, Ben Ruda, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2.
Ben Ruda.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duckworth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Everson Pereira comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duckworth will wait on it, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, John Duckworth. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And that misses ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight. Still into the box now, Kyle Holder. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Kyle Holder.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Duckworth is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So digging in now, Trey Ambergy. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Ambergy.
That's popped up. Groshans onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out. Stepping into the box, John Duckworth. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Duckworth.
Let it fly. Put me up right here.
Hey, find something you like up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Now to the plate, John White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Duckworth will settle under it to make the play for the first. At the plate, Everson Pereira. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duckworth is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in, John Duckworth.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
This is pulled into right. Gilliam is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, John Duckworth. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Juan Baez notches his 3rd win of the year. Jordan Romano hammers down to save his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luke Rennie gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
John Duckworth is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a bad
Digging in, John Duckworth. He'll
At
look to
bat.
bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball. In now, John Duckworth. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harrell will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jason Slayerz.
Number 32, Jason Slayerz.
The 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Duckworth. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here. Come on, let it fly right here.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Striding into the box, John Duckworth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
See you to rip it up there.
Logan Warmoth would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Newton onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no. Coming to the plate now, John Duckworth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Nope,
Here's a
that's a
fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
2 balls.
It's
Nope.
a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his own, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Logan Warmoth. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around. Ready now, Jason Slayerz, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 5-0. Now in the box, Jason Soriano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the...
All set for the start of the 4th. Now at the plate, John Duckworth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Logan
Duckworth gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pascal will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Groshans. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Fisher Cats lead it 8-0. Now batting, John Duckworth. He singled his last time up.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here you go.
The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here. He's in control, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is ready for another chance. John Duckworth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Let her rip.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope. I got the count 1 and 2.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Digging in, Austin Bosart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is in the air to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. 10-6, the final score in this game. New Hampshire jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Wagyu's pack takes the win on the mound.
Coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Rollison, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Stepping into the box, John Duckworth. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Rollison stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there.
Leading off the inning, Todd Zinnigy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So coming to the plate, John Duckworth.
Number 24.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Duckworth.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Bottom of the 3rd now, at the plate, Alan Trejo.
I didn't really look at the batting
Hit
stances.
high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder.
That's gone.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get...
Stepping up now, John Duckworth.
The left fielder. John.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Digging in now, John Duckworth. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Your pitch, your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down.
All right, one more time, right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Trejo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlos Herrera. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duckworth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Settling in now, Rylan Bannon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, Arbison Perez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Harrison Musgrave enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Find it.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Pause, and the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Warmoth. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, no one better now.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jordan Groshans.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. New Hampshire took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Juan Baez earns win number 4 on the season. Jordan Romano closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The game's future star. Into the box, John Duckworth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Miles Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted in the air out to left. Duckworth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Manny Melendez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Melendez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Duckworth. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Vizcaino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in, Vance Vizcaino will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duckworth is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Todd Zinnigy.
Now batting, first base.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Zinnigy.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duckworth is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Mark Fellows.
The third baseman, Mark Fellows.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duckworth will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, John Duckworth. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Duckworth.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start.
The center fielder, number 25, Miles.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Here we go, one
Ready
time,
once
like
again, John Duckworth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, drive him in, baby.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it. Man, no one better. Clutch
He's
up.
set. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No one better, buddy.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Now your turn, kid.
1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Fellows shading to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yard Goats lead it 3-2. Stepping in, Manny Melendez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. In the air out to left. Duckworth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back. Standing in, Mark Fellows.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Fellows.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Yard Goats jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jack Weinkoop earns his first win of the season. Reed Humphreys records the save, his 4th of the season. So that
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jacob Waguespack is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shervian Newton. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone!
Oh, and that was really close to a long.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Beatty.
Number 5, Brett Beatty.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Duckworth is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So striding in, John Duckworth, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. In there, no balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. No problem here, one away. So striding forward now, David Rodriguez. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him.
Here we go. Relay.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Here
comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that ball's going to land between them. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Duckworth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Duckworth is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So far on the year, Duckworth is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, John Duckworth. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that misses inside 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Terang into shallow left. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Number 23, Christian Williams.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Into the box now Felix Feliz.
Felix Feliz.
Get your pitch up there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, the shortstop, Logan Warman.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Digging in, number 76. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, John Duckworth. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the 1st out.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. Binghamton jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Matthew Allen earns his 1st win of the season. Jacob Waguespack permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Into the box now, John Duckworth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. So guys, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Espinal is off of first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Set to get his day started.